Hey, Sean, what's going on? This is Ant, just explaining this Tesla, breaking Tesla down for you. So, yeah, man, so this is a 12-month chart. Okay. I got a lot of annotations on here, but I'll break it down for you and show you where we at, since it's something that you already invested in or something that you may have interest in. All right. So we do a top-down analysis. So this is a 6-month chart, 3-month chart. I'm probably going to turn on the annotations now. Hold on. All right, so hold on quick. All right, there we go. Go to the monthly chart. So what I'm seeing right now, Sean, is to hold along. These are some of my notes right here. So we got something called mitigation blocks and breakers and order blocks and stuff like that. So it looks like price wants to come up to a bearish order block on the 6-month chart. So basically what that means is looks like price wants to come up to this volume imbalance. It's what we call a volume imbalance. So let me go down to the weekly so you can see. I have a Fibonacci on here. So you see this right here. This is a retracement. And so basically the way it works is as far as structure, if it retraces past a 50% on a Fibonacci, which it did right here, then usually it's going to go to either negative 27, but definitely it's going to come up here to negative 61.8. Okay. That's how the structure works. And so we look for confluences. So here's a volume imbalance. So what does that mean? This gap right here, that has to be filled, Sean, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. So it's always seeking to find imbalances. Okay, so here's an imbalance right here. And this is a volume imbalance. It's a gap. And it lines up with the negative 61.8, which we have on the fib right here. So if you're on the long right now, if your friends are on the long, they should hold it. Now we're coming up to an area right here, which is interesting. It's called a mitigation block. Okay. So this is a mitigation block right here on a daily chart. So we really need to see price break up above this mitigation block. You see this? This is the last down close candle before it pushed up. This is the orders that's inside of this candle right here is holding price down. You see, let me show you how. The orders that's in that candle is holding price down. That's why when price came up to it right here, you see how it rejected, came back up to it, rejected. You see, and now it's rejecting again. So, but I see it actually breaking this. It's going to break this with a lot of force because it has to come up here, according to what I'm seeing. All right. So that's the daily chart. Let me go down to the 4-hour and show you where we are right now. So this is an order block, Sean. Price usually wants to come back to the order blocks before it pushes higher. So it could come back down here. All right. But it's very bullish right now. So sometimes it won't make it down here. But this is I believe in supply and demand as well. So it came up into this demand zone right here. I'm sorry, the supply zone on a daily chart. So it may push down to here. This is a demand zone on a 1-hour chart and then push back up. So, or it may just keep pushing. You know, it may not even come down here because sometimes when it's really bullish, it won't come back down to these demand zones or order blocks, bullish order blocks. So right here is a old mitigation block. Okay, so we see price came up to it. It broke, see how it broke above and retested and went higher. That's what we want to see right here. See, this is a mitigation block as well. So what I want to see, because price is fractal, it does the same thing over and over again. We want to see it break, retest, and go higher. And this little move right here is going to happen right here. And it's going to happen to reach this volume imbalance, which lines up with the negative 61.8 on a Fibonacci on a weekly chart, because it retraced past the 50%, which shows us that it wants to go to the negative 61.8. All right.